Okay, we have a potential warranty call here. We did install this system a few years back, and so there could be something wrong with it. I don't know why they're not getting cooling, but we're gonna go find out. All right, I remember this yard. There's our 3-inch exhaust pipe. And I hear the fan running on the unit. It does not sound like I hear the compressor. And looks like our little buddy has gotten himself stuck, and that is all that happened to him. The blade didn't hit him or nothing else, he just got stuck. Look at him. Poor little fella. Everybody has to go some kind of way. Let's open this thing up and hope we get lucky. Alright. Nasty, ugly, and crusty looking, but I don't know if that's actually stopping it from running or not. .45 by 7.5. Alright, Gentech. Looks like this is before they started putting the cheapest of the cheapos in. And it's a little bit puffed up, but it's so ugly and whatever, I don't even think I'm going to bother to test it. Let's just go see if we've got a 45 by 7.5 and hope we don't have to mount two separate ones. Alright, so what I ended up doing with little Jimmy here watching me, I don't think he's been in there that long. His fur still looks relatively fresh. So I ended up sticking, I wanted to put a USA capacitor in it and did not have one, so I had a 45 by 5 and I put that in. And then I added a jumper from the common. I put a bigger jumper going over to the contactor than what the factory gave us. And I put another jumper over from the common over here. I'm gonna go get me a wire tie and just tangle that up a little better, a couple of them. And then I mounted this. This is a Mars USA 7.5 that I had. So both of those are USAs. I don't know if they're really any better or not. One day we're going to read on here, assembled in USA with import components or something like that, but who knows. So once we get several hundred of those out for a few years, then we'll really know what the USA capacitors are going to do in comparison with the cheap China ones. But if I had to guess, I'd say anything has to be better than the cheap ones. But so that's what we've done here. I'm going to tighten those up with some zip ties, but first I want to see if our compressor starts, and I hope it does. There she goes. So that's a good sound, and I'm gonna go get a couple of zip ties and bundle this up and move on. All right, make sure we're not interfering with the button there. So this should be good. And it's back up and running. disconnects, but they work. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna have to pull little Jimmy Jr. out of there, and I'm afraid he's gonna fall in 2 pieces. Let's see what happens. Alright. That is not what we wanted to see. At all. So I'm gonna have to cut this thing back off to dig him out of there. All these little pieces are gonna fly in that fan and splash all over me. Well, I hope everybody already ate tonight, because I didn't do anybody any favors showing them that. Okay, so I took a few of the screws out so I could get the grill pried up. Let's see. And as Spicoli would say, this is pretty gnarly. All right. Oh man, that's what I was trying not to do, was drop him down in there. And there he is, right by the compressor. Well, he will rot away. Now I gotta go boil my wire stripper tool there. So that was nasty. And say goodbye to little Jimmy. Jimmy Jr. is dead and in pieces. Thanks for watching. So that was nasty. So I'm going to keep a little of this even in the summertime, but I'm always keeping it for oil furnaces, what few we get to work on. But I did not appreciate little Jimmy getting all over my tool. So that ought to sterilize that.